True, yes, so it was a pretty important and intense month.
4 of them.
4 of them. So these cards are pre-shuffled.
Yes, and we're going to do our 4-card spread.
Uh-huh. And the first card is about the overall tone or mood of the month.
The second card is the challenge. And that last month was judgment.
That was judgment.
Next card is the card of the unexpected.
And the final is the outcome or a major event that's highlighted in some way.
Right on. And then we are going to have, for the very first time ever in the history of mankind, or female, womankind, a 5th card. It's a council card. Major Arcana council card. The highest and level of spirit possible, because it is only Major Arcana stuff.
From on high.
From on high.
Mid-month.
Yes.
So tune in for that. Please come back and see what the angels have to say about your reading.
That's right.
That's right.
You ready, honey?
I'm ready. I'm going to take a chance. And I'm going to cut it right here.
Now you know. This is for real.
This is for real.
This is real
it happens right here in the moment.
Yeah.
And let's see what the first card is.
Oh my gosh, it's another Major Arcana card.
Another Major Arcana card, moving still
Wow.
into some very important issues. So,
remember, Cancer had a birthday last month,
oh yeah.
so you are kind of reborn every time you have a birthday.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
It is, and that's why we celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not? Because it's sort of like an end to a phase of yourself, and a new phase is being born.
Exactly. So you had a birthday, so you're going into a new birth year. And what do you get?
The High Priestess.
That's the very first card that comes up.
So this is a highly spiritual card, and it's about exploring your spiritual self, really.
Mm-hmm.
About taking time out from the mundane and exploring spiritual things. And you can do that via spiritual literature or meditation or even going to church, your particular church. And or
well, it's also, she's sitting in front of a veil.
a veil.
And so there is, maybe you have to dig a little bit deeper. And maybe digging deeper isn't exactly what I'm trying to say. But it's almost as if you have this desire or curiosity this month to sort of see beneath the surface. It's sort of like, going under the house to explore the foundation of the house, of your house. So what is sort of at the foundation of your belief system? And just kind of looking at, what's underneath, I guess. It's really about what's underneath.
The subterranean aspect of a situation.
Yeah, getting to know yourself
Right.
by understanding who you are and what makes you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
What are those aspects of your being that have created you?
Uh-huh.
So
That is very,
Yes.
sort of something hidden.
Yeah, not esoteric. I mean,
No, not
it
esoteric.
can be esoteric. What does esoteric mean, Ava?
Well,
We have to define this stuff.
yes.
Not exoteric.
No, to do with essence.
What's
What
inside.
is inside.
Yes.
Exo is outside.
Yeah. So this is
So,
the inner world.
The inner world.
Okay, so
And-
that's what we've been talking about. Because a lot of stuff happens in the universe of,
The outer world.
well,
Yes.
the universe within you.
Oh, I
There's
see
an
what you
entire
said, of course.
universe within you.
Oh, even more complex.
Yes.
Even more intricate. Even more multifaceted
Yeah.
than the outside
And that's
world.
what esoteric is.
Yes,
what
and
we're
the
talking
investigation of the inner world is the esoteric science,
about.
the esoteric philosophies.
Right.
They explore that inner world. So this is what the card is about. But on a mundane level,
On an exoteric
on
level.
an exoteric level, beautiful. What it means is that there may be something you don't know
Right.
on a purely material level. You don't know something,
Right.
and you're wondering what that. you feel it. You have an intuition that there's something you don't know. And so it's about finding out what that is.
Right.
And
I like the foundation of a house. I mean, it works in both situations.
ways,
Exoteric, esoteric. I mean, exoterically, you got to look under the hood. We've
under
said
the
this
hood.
before.
Right.
You got to look, maybe behind the drywall.
To
Or-
see what lurks.
You need to look,
There.
at, your ledger or, your QuickBooks or, there's something you don't know, perhaps.
There's something you don't know.
And that could be in the outside world
Uh-huh.
or on the inside.
Or even on the inside. Maybe there's something you don't know about yourself.
Right, or you're re-examining.
Unadmitted facets of your character. There are people who say to me, well, I have no control over that. I can't help doing that. And when there's some aspect of your character or your behavior, more precisely, that's out of your control, well, that's because you don't understand what the catalyst, what the hidden catalyst for that is within yourself. Is there a hidden belief that you have, a negative belief that you have, that you're carrying, that consequently leads to this behavior that seems out of your control? But it's only out of your control because you don't understand its source. And so this is about finding that.
Can I sing the Hallelujah chorus now? Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
I do go on.
She's
don't
really
I?
good.
I do go on.
Go on, Reverend Ava.
All right. Oh my
In the
gosh.
position of
You
the
keep
unexpected.
getting major arcana cards. Cancer. What's going on?
Flip it, Reverend. What is it? Holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
Okay, so you get the Gemini card.
You do.
The Lovers.
The lover.
Yes. And why is this
So,
the Gemini card?
so
Because you're
this-
trying to integrate two schizophrenic parts of yourself. I should know I'm a Gemini.
Yes.
Go Cancer, go.
Cancer card. Yes. She knows schizophrenia.
That makes me think that this is perhaps esoteric.
Esoteric, yeah.
You're trying to integrate yourself here.
Yeah.
Or on a more mundane level,
Mm-hmm.
you may be trying to get together with some dude.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That's the outside world.
Right.
It
And
is
you're
the
trying to
lovers.
understand something about this love relationship, this coupling that's beyond what meets the eye.
The challenge is the couple.
Yeah. So in order to often bond with someone, you need to come from a more esoteric level, a more spiritual.
Understanding what
Understanding.
makes you
Mhm.
who you are.
Right. And them as well.
Yeah. Understanding your personality and what is underneath your personality. It's kind of like our rabbi that we like to listen to.
Oh yes, you have to go see our rabbi. We have him posted, don't we?
Yes,
on
who
Facebook?
believes in astrology, right?
He's incredible.
He's our YouTube fave. We love him.
We love him.
Anywho, he does say that in order to really understand your lover, you need to understand their astrological
Oh yes.
chart.
You do.
Yeah,
And he has
and yours as well.
And yours as well. And so you can go there and watch. You find out, of course, what your lover's astrological sign is, and have a listen, because he investigates the sign in the most unique, spiritual, and yet practical way.
Right. Well, it's of the Kabbalah.
And it's of the Kabbalah as well. So you'll learn a little bit about that through him as well. He's a great educator, I
So
think.
we'll post him. He has very few views. It's unbelievable. The
I
guy is
understand
just like,
that.
he's profound, and he only has like
I know.
124 views.
It's not fair.
Yeah, so anyway, we're going to prop him up.
let's
Give him
go
props
on.
this month. Okay,
Yes.
go for it.
Oh,
Next position. Nostalgia, nostalgia.
nostalgia.
Okay, so
Unexpected.
we have Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a really good card. I like to call it the Facebook card because it's reconnecting with people from your past to
It
give you the warm
is.
fuzzies. You can also call it the warm fuzzy card.
Oh, and so maybe you'll find someone from your past who will present a challenge to you.
Well, this is the unexpected.
Well, yes.
So the challenge is the lovers, integration.
Integration.
So then we have, unexpectedly, we have these warm fuzzy feelings from the past.
Mhm.
So it's almost like reunion, or,
Reunion.
like high school
It could be
reunion.
a high school reunion, any kind of reunion.
Or it can be,
Nostalgia, feeling homesick.
yeah.
If you're in an environment that's, if you've been away from home, this is homesickness as well.
Or even just looking through your photos,
Yes.
looking through.
Pleasant memories from the past, your childhood.
Right,
Memories
just
of your childhood.
yeah, it's like review.
Mhm.
It's like life review.
And cancers love, actually, to review the past.
It's
It's
like,
one of their favorite pastimes.
well, it's
it
like
is.
making photo books, like you can go to Shutterfly and make photo books.
Yes.
Maybe this would be a good month to make photo books.
Oh, wouldn't it though? That would
You
be a
know,
lovely thing.
Where you gather like family photos and you just kind of relive
Mhm.
all these
Because
wonderful moments.
They love to peruse the past.
Yes, and it might help with this card.
And it might. And so your challenge, if it is a lover, or if it is simply staying with what you know, or going out into the world and exploring what you don't know. That is often what this choice is about too. So just to mention that.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
so let's see what.
Outcome card.
Huh.
Impatience. Okay, so we get temperance in the inverse.
Impatience, yes.
So let the past flow through the present and into the future is what this card says. So letting everything sort of flow,
Mhm.
which goes all the way back to this card. So there's like this like sort of
Dwelling on the past, maybe even.
yeah, but sort of a blockage.
A
Like
blockage,
it's like
yeah.
this mental like blockage of letting this just let the feelings flow,
Mhm.
At the end of the month. Which is maybe why it would be a good thing to go ahead and sort of put your life together, via like images, because images really speak loudly.
Oh yes,
To
so
us.
a great form of meditation too, as I mentioned the other video,
Mm-hmm.
that one of the meditations is to fall into a picture of your past and to explore it in all its dimensions. It can be a lovely way to open up your psyche to become more telepathic, actually.
Right.
It's a telepathic exercise.
But the cool thing is this card, Temperance, is all about integration, past and present, flowing
Yes.
into the future, and so is this.
And yes,
Integration, it's like let's integrate these two parts of either you, could be you, or it could be your family, or it could be your lover, or it could be, whomever it is who you're like sort of mirroring and they're mirroring you back and forth. To integrate those pieces, you need to
yes.
get to know yourself,
Yes.
profile, your personality profile, a little bit more about what's underneath your thought structure, your value system.
That's very
Whatever makes you, what makes you, you, I guess, is what this reading is all about. Past memories is what makes us who we are.
well. It is.
Sort of.
Well, it does. It's a huge component of what creates our personality.
Right. But you may see the memories a little differently today than you did in the past.
So we're becoming constantly. That is, we are never the same. You're actually not the same person you were even a few months ago. Because even if you retain all your beliefs and all your old structures, the experiences you have are always contributing to who you are and creating a growing you in a sense.
So to turn that card around, as you we're gonna have our periods here. All right, go ahead on with the anger thing. That was really good. I'm
All
sorry
right.
that we ran out of.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me just.
So anyway, blah blah blah. Go ahead.
I wanted to mention something else about temperance, which is important. Temperance upright refers to serenity, calmness, peace of mind,
Kind of like us.
gentility, Yes.
See how
absolutely.
temperate?
We're very temperate.
We're temperate.
Yes, we are. But in reverse, unfortunately, it's the opposite of that.
This.
Intemperate.
Angry.
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 And,
Angry.
a
Go
certain amount of fury.
Yeah.
A certain amount of impatience with something, and then and losing your temper. So,
That's it.
that said, what you need to do is just be conscious of this internal event that may happen where you become angry at something. Because, as I said, anger never solves anything. When you feel angry, the solution is to not express it and walk away. And don't stay where the anger is exacerbated by whatever it is that's making you angry.
Right.
Walk away.
Because it is a blockage.
Yes.
Because you need a release. And that's funny.
So yes, so sometimes the people who are more shy or more aware of not hurting others will turn their anger on themselves, and they attack their own body, and they become
Sometimes.
sick
But the flip side of this
because it has to come out.
Yeah, the
And
flip
so the
side of
body
this
absorbs
is
it.
the release can feel good.
Oh, of course it has to feel good because otherwise it's pent up energy.
Right. So the way to release it is in a healthy way.
It's in a healthy way. Walk away
And then keep walking.
and keep walking
3 or 4 miles.
because keep
walk
walking.
the dog, punch
Because
the pillow.
within a given amount of time, that anger naturally dissipates.
Right. And actually, the more you get to understand where it's coming from, the more you sort of dig
Yes.
under the surface or scratch under the surface, this shall dissipate. You know,
Yes, if you know the source of the anger.
Well, if you reevaluate the situation today,
Yeah.
and look at it with a clear eye, past situations always look completely differently. It's just getting stuck in the past.
Yes.
That will be your
And
undoing.
Cancer is one of the traits of cancer, is they love to dwell in the past. In the either the good of the past.
Right.
They like to live there, to relive it.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's
That's-
not unless it brings up ill feelings.
Unless that happens or that you avoid the present.
Right.
If you avoid the present by only dwelling in the past, of course, then you become dysfunctional.
Right. Well, it's a new
And-
day, Cancer.
Yes, but
So-
other than this is an easy card to turn around. It's
Right.
just self-awareness
Mhm.
is what can turn it around. So as you become self-aware, then you no longer become angry. That's just the way it is.
So, if you'd like a reading, this reading's wearing me out. If you'd like a reading, Cancer,
I hope you're not worn out, but
would
yeah,
you stop getting major arcana cards?
Yes, they are.
Because they're hard to read, all right? Would you go to the minors, please? Oh my gosh. All right, so anyway, if you need a reading, please visit us at virtualtarot.wordpress.com. We have
a whole host of readings.
a host of
A
heavenly
host
angels
of
and
heavenly
readings.
that you can choose from. And all you have to do is make your purchase and then come to avatrudy@yahoo.com and submit your sterling questions.
Yes.
Yes, 3 of them, up to 3.
They pop right out upon our phones.
Yeah, we get all excited about it. Oh, look at that. And we really appreciate you doing that because it allows us to do this
Right.
and give you these free readings.
Plus the new council card.
And the new council card, mid-month council card, where we let the angels speak. Yay!
All right, so stay tuned. We're going to read the major arcana, narrate the major arcana,
In 5 minutes.
and we will see you in the month of September.